So welcome back, and it's a pretty exciting day today because I've just had an arrival of a box, well, two boxes actually, of from eBay of stuff that I bought, and yeah, I'm very excited. So I just may as well get to it. Um, yeah, if you're watching this and you actually happen, I always say this, but if you're watching this and you actually happen to be the person from eBay who sold me these things, then yeah, they're in good hands, and thank you very much. Because I actually have had that happen before. Very interesting. Pretty cool that someone actually found my channel via, I don't know how. But yeah. So let's get to it. You can probably see inside the box already. That's because my details are on this side. So if I had to fold it over a little bit. Oop, you're not supposed to see that either. And let's fold that back. Alright, I'm not going to bother editing anything out. So, I'll move the camera over here. And we can get to it. Big old unboxing video. Let's take this out of the way as well. Alright then. So, first of all, I'm going to reach in randomly and pull out the one that I'm going to pull out first. So, unassuming leather square. Now, yeah, I spotted this. There are about 3 eBay buys in this box. I've all compiled them together in one box. So they didn't arrive like this. There was wrapping and stuff in there as well. But yeah, if you know the Gregola Horology Club channel, which I recommend, hosted by Greg, he's done a few videos called Alarming Antiques where he shows off stuff he's bought as well. This is a similar idea to that, but I'm just, you know, showing off what I bought, because these videos actually do very well compared to my normal videos where we're just discussing stuff, or repairing stuff or whatever. The ones where I unbox boxes and pull out clocks and talk about them seem to be the most successful out of all of them. So yeah, I didn't buy these just to do a video like that. I bought these because I was really interested in them, and there'll be great stuff to talk about. But yeah, so these videos seem to do pretty well. Hope this one does as well. So anyway, let's get to it. First of all, I'm going to go through the stuff that really, you know, is nothing to do with this channel whatsoever apart from being a clock. Because this is, in fact, a clock inside here. It looks like a travel alarm type idea. For example, this is a cheap travel alarm from the 70s or 80s, probably. In a hard plastic case, made to look a bit like leather. Ingersoll, I think it's Ingersoll, is the name on this one, but it's got a Japanese movement. They seem to use that name a lot over here on random stuff like this, but yeah. This, on the other hand, is not as cheap as that. This, I think, is real leather. I think it's real leather. I'm not sure. If not, it's, you know, it's better than a hard piece of plastic. But inside, same idea where you pop this thing in. Inside here, we have a very nice little clock. Now, I don't know if you can see that, but there are two one number and one word, that are very important and very interesting on this. 8 days. This thing here, it looks like a pocket watch upside down, runs for 8 days. Well, a working one should anyway. This actually does work. And if it does run for 8 days, looking at how nice it is, well, I think it's nice anyway. Nicer than most of the stuff I do on this channel, out of quality kind of stuff. It might replace old Metamic up there, because it is a mechanical clock. I've got nothing against electric clocks, and I actually love working on electric clocks as well. But mechanical clocks have always been sort of the main thing I wanted to talk about here. And so I'm just adjusting the tripod, which is making a very loud noise. Just turn that around a bit, hang on a minute. There we go. Tripod adjustment over. And yeah, this thing, thank goodness it's working, because I have no idea how to tinker with these things, and I wouldn't touch it. Even if it was broken, I'd probably sell it on to someone. But I might keep this one, because it's nice, and it's the first one of this kind I've ever had. I've never actually owned a pocket watch before, and I think this is the closest thing I'll ever get in a while. As you can see, it's got a pocket watch type mechanism in it, movement with jewels. But yeah, it runs for 8 days, hopefully. You can see some of the radium is coming off the hands there, but this is all sealed behind that glass. which is pretty clean, so I'll just keep it tightened up and leave it there. So that's the first thing, and I'm already 5 minutes in, so I better speed up a little bit. If not, make it a two-parter. Next thing is... oh, I was going to do the other thing first anyway. Oh well, here's just a normal kind of Smith's alarm clock. I have not touched any of these controls on the back of any of these clocks, so I have no idea if they work or not. But yeah, let's give these a test. Seems to be fully wound up. Alarm seems to work. Good condition pink case on this one. Best condition body I've seen on one of these, I think, ever. Looks almost brand new. Bit of a chip down there as plastic lens. From 1968, I think, says up there. Right, next is the one I was actually going to do second, which is this. And this is a Jaeger travel alarm. This is why I bought, because this and that one came in the same lot. And I've seen these go for quite a lot of money. So that was the main reason I bought one of these, so I could sort of make a bit of money. But this actually works as well. It's actually ticking as we speak. I held it up to the ear. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it on the camera. I don't know if you'll be able to hear that or not. But yeah, this is... I don't know why these are so popular. It doesn't look as nicely made as some of the other stuff I come across. All the plating's come off it. It's just a fold of better metal, really. I mean, the movement's probably very nice inside. Maybe the name Jaeger makes a bit of the money up. But yeah, who knows. Nice little thing. That probably won't stay with me for too long. I will try and straighten out those bits as well, though, just to keep it in a better condition. So I actually decided I'm going to do this in two parts. And there are 14 things here, so we'll do the first 7 now and the second 7 later. So let's do 1, 2, 3. I'm going to make the least interesting stuff, except those two, in the first half, and then save the interesting stuff for the next half. So as it were, 4 more clocks to pull out. Well, of course that'll be Smiths, as most of these are. Actually, 1, 2, 3. I think only four of these are Smiths, so that not that many. But yeah, usually, you know, these Smiths alarm clocks, you can't really buy a job lot of clocks in this country without coming across at least a couple of these. Oops. Another situation where the winder's completely full on, but the there's not a tick coming out of it, and the alarm does work. So these are probably greasy, or not greasy, but dirty inside. You can see someone's been at it, the inside of it. I won't open any of these up in this episode. Maybe in the future I'll do them individually or something. But yeah, that's how it'll be for the moment. Next up, I'll pick another Smiths. May as well to go through all the Smiths today. Got a time cal. One of the Smiths little off-brand type things. Not off-brand, well, spin-off brand anyway. Sub-brand, I guess you could say. This seems like a cheap one. Plastic lens, as are those two as well, but this is something cheap looking about it. I don't know what it is. I think it's the numbers. But yeah, this is very lightweight, and it looks like it's got an aluminium movement in it as well. There's something rattling around inside, and I think it might be the balance wheel. So we'll have another look at that later. But yeah, if that's the balance wheel knocking around inside there, that's not going to be good for anyone. Especially the clock. Or me. Next up we have, I'm going to go through all the Smiths, another time cal. This is an earlier one. More similar to the white one I've got. I can't remember if I showed that off before. I think I did in a video. It's white with a white dial. Same design as this, but it does have winders on it. Let's nick one from one of these. Nice to see all the nuts on the back are present. Usually someone has taken a couple of them off. And nice to see they all have their alarm hand as well. Oh, one put on there. Because those are absolute gold dust. Smith's alarm indicator hands go missing for some reason. And they're tiny little things. But no other brand has hands that fit on a Smith's alarm clock that I've seen. So, you know, they're like something in themselves that are collectible. This winds up. And it wants to run as well. Yeah, the hand's off this one, so I can... In the box, this was actually off. So I'll just pry it off again. This one's got a glass lens on it. And I'll just pop this back on. Right about the time it should be about there. Probably. Just to keep it on. Yeah, a lot of Smith's alarm clocks also lose their minute hands like that one does. It's a bit strange. But yeah, time cal. And one more for today, I think. Let's go for this. Yeah, I'm really, go for the least interesting ones first. This is a gold bull. I've had one of these before, but it was gold. And it didn't have a base. It was a different style to this. It looked more like a travel clock movement outside of a travel clock case. This one's a complete alarm clock. Let's give it a wind. Well, this doesn't want to work. I can use parts from my other one to fix this one, I think, because that one doesn't have a base on it. That might be an episode. Not the kind of stuff I'm really into, this kind of thing, to be honest. But, nice to have. Probably sell it on Etsy or something. So, yeah. Thanks for watching this first out of 2 episodes of unboxing stuff. And see you in the next one.